Great, great. Hannah,
Yes.
anything you've seen or that you saw? Let's start with Die Spiltnis.
Oh, that's I know that in your aria,
Can you read these to
we
me?
have planned to have you cross over, but I'm not seeing the impetus that gets you to cross.
For sure.
Because it looks nice, like it's a change of energy.
It looks like I'm just sitting and I move.
Right, exactly. It's like,
Mhm.
okay, now
For sure.
I cross here, it's a part of the staging. But like, you can make it, fit with your subtext or whatever.
Oh,
to
sorry.
make it make sense.
Hit Control Option Command 8. Hold them all down. Just for this so I can see it. Yeah, but you can bring it back up and just Control Option Command 8. Hold them all down. 8. Bada boom. All right. Yeah, if you ever want to use your laptop in a low thing, Control Option Command 8 on Mac will do it. Anyway, so how can we fix this then? If I felt that the sections are a little disjointed too. I think that your focus is much improved from yesterday when we ran this. Or was it yesterday? Yeah, yes. Day before, last week, Thursday.
Yeah.
Good Lord. So let's talk about some ideas. So, let's start with the picture. Whenever you have a prop, you start there if something's not working, because it's easy to fix something with a prop to change things. So what can we do differently with the picture? You've got out here a lot. It's not in front of your face. Very good. It's out enough. What do you think?
I think in order to make the cross look more natural, you've been focusing on the picture for a while here. I think in order to cross, you don't need to focus on the picture as you cross.
Okay.
Maybe make it more out, like you're imagining
Mm-hmm.
being with her, and you're just like, oh, so great.
If you hold it against you as you're walking and just kind of maybe daydreaming kind of thing.
Right, yeah, perfect. Yeah, holding it there, it's a great option. And then, yeah, you can even, mental things for you to think about. Maybe you're picturing meeting her for the first time, marrying this person. You never know, but we'll never know what's going on in your head, but just give yourself something to think about. And if you're thinking about something, it'll always come through. Always. And then once you get that down, then you can start thinking about, okay, I've got a B flat coming up. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. And then you can, then it works. Good. Very good. Anything else? Yeah.
Max, Felicia asked me to take some German diction notes for you, so maybe after we can talk about the diction.
Yeah. Can we run down the line?
Yeah.
Can you just read them to me?
Max, look at your music.
Yeah, there are entrances. There are two entrances. One of them still, that sounds really, jerky, but
For sure. Is it the
I'm
one
typing
we talked
quickly.
about before
Yes.
now? Okay. Yeah, I know. I just need to practice those.
Yeah.
You're coming in late
Yeah.
every time at the same spot. I circled them for you too here.
Oh,
So.
wenn ich sie nur finden könnte, wenn sie doch schon vor mir stand. That's one of them, and then the
Yeah.
next one.
You're just on the downbeat, on the first beat. Oh, wenn ich sie.
Oh, wenn ich sie nur finden könnte. And, oh. Yeah. So all you have to think about is take a breath and then boom.
Okay.
Check out your Deutsch.
Yeah.
Amanda will work with you on that. What else?
Better with the picture.
Yeah, the picture was much better.
Ladies very good looking or good looking?
Yeah. Good looking. Both. We got both. All right. So, yeah, the looks were fantastic. Yeah, y'all are good looking too. But, when you're looking at him and sharing things back and forth, it was great. It was great. Engage earlier.
Okay.
Yeah, because when you engage, it's just like, it's awesome. But for a while, you're kind of like, it's 12:50. You know what I mean?
Well, I just didn't want it to be like immediate. I wanted it to be like, oh, okay. Yeah.
No, I just pop right in. I wasn't getting anything. That's the problem.
Okay.
That's where it comes in. What else?
That was all for that. And then the dialogue.
What happened with the dialogue?
Well, part of it was I don't have
Okay.
that edition with me, and I guess I was supposed to say Sarah's line.
That's all right. If that happens, though, this is when we learn our dialogues, we learn everyone's dialogue, especially here. I can't tell you how many times people have thanked other people for throwing them a line. It's happened to me where I've thanked someone, and it's happened to me where people have thanked me.
Yeah.
Especially if you get thrown into something last minute, or if someone else does, be a good colleague. Again, with this Figaro that I did last minute, one scene, I completely forgot my first line. of part. It wasn't the first time, but one of them in there. And the Countess leaned back and went, "Da-da-da," and gave it to me. And I was like, oh! And then the scene just went gangbusters.
Yeah.
You know, it was a dress rehearsal, thank God. But, you know, this is a good thing to remember. So, I mean, this is not very much to memorize. And I know you all are busy. I get it. But
Sarah doesn't
you don't have that? Okay, we'll get you a copy of it.
Oh, was that when you were sick? I
Yeah.
gave everybody copies. Okay, I have
Okay.
a copy. I can
Okay.
grab it.
Other way. But yeah, we'll get there. The thing, project more, doll.
Okay.
Okay. I'm hearing it kind of like this, you know, just from right there.
Gotcha.
And it's just how you project it. You know, again, if you've never taken lessons in elocution, you don't know how to do it. You know what I mean? And there, you know, some people are just naturally better at it than others. But it's not like people naturally wake up out of the womb and go, "Wow, I'm going to elocute as a bit." You know what I mean? It doesn't happen. But when you speak these lines, especially as the First Lady, extremely forward and in that, you know, in the singer space. We do it in the singer space. So, you know, prepare yourself with courage and steadfastness, noble prince, for the queen. Okay, and you notice you have a line there. So we'll work on this here. Prepare yourself with the courage and steadfastness, prince, for the queen bade me to tell you that the path of your future. Okay, so you're like the Marx Brothers here, or the Three Stooges,
We can
or the Marx
check
Brothers
that
actually.
Sarah has her voice, I guess.
Yeah, work on that.
Not a lot, but
No, I mean, but this idea of finishing, you know, like married couples, you know, or couples that have been together for a long time, finish each other's sentences. Well, y'all have been together, you know, she probably created you and you've been together forever. So we'll do that. What else? What next?
Next, I think you already said
The
Simon, very good inflection.
Yeah, the inflection was very, very
And
good.
thank you for looking at it.
Yeah, you guys, you did really well on it. Really well on it. Thank you, thank you,
Yeah.
thank you.
Even if you forget a line, maintain your character, no matter how bad it is. Don't
Right.
forget it until you absolutely have to do so. It builds great habits.
Most people write, "Brr." I usually do sentences when I take notes.
Are the lights going to flash immediately as soon as my sentence is done, or how are we going to work that out?
I don't know. I'm not going to be here for it.
Okay. Because that's my cue to
So-
say, you gods, what the heck's going on? Because
Okay.
thunder happens, and then I say, what's going on, and that cues them to say,
Then I
it's
say,
the Queen of the
take
Night.
Well, maybe we'll put a light cue change in there to go down to blue, all blue at that point.
Do we have like some sheet metal that we can wave around or something?
I don't know if I want to deal with that.
Okay.
I mean,
We should maybe just like pound the bottom of the piano.
then it sounds like someone's pounding it. Because this is what happens. Listen to this. Tell me if this sounds like thunder, or if it sounds like community theater thunder.
I mean, people will laugh.
Right. I mean, people will laugh, and it's a farce, but it's a little too waiting for Guffman for me. You know, I've done community theater, nothing against it, but
yeah.
not. This doesn't. You know. Yeah. You got. You got. But it doesn't work at IU. What else?
Next is
We'll put a light cue in for that. Well, hopefully. Don't count on it.
the Queen of the Night. Yehyun, fantastic entrance. Keep it going even after you enter so that you don't just land and stand.
This is what I saw. This is like singer aerobics here. Up and down. This was fabulous. You did this. You were great. You entered in. You were fabulous. Said hello to the ladies. Looked at him. Came over here. You still had 3 bars left. Wow. You know what I mean? So you can take your time even more. Do you know who Carol Burnett is? Have you ever heard of her? She's an American icon. She had her own TV show. She's been on a ton of stuff. The movie Annie, she played the lady, whatever, Mrs. Hannig. Yeah, all this. She was a great actress, character actress. And when she would enter, she would, you know, come in and do something like, or, you know, something along those lines. I don't want you to do that, but enter and be like, I'm here. Thank you. I'm about to sing one of the 2 most difficult arias in his entire piece. Hello. Ladies, haven't seen you in minutes, you know. Buddy, I'd like to see you in minutes. You know what I mean? It's something, okay. And take your time. And you know the entrance, right? The music. So time it so that you come in, just kind of take a look around, and yes, this is my domain, and ba-bum, bum, bum, ba-bum, bum, 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 ba-bum. Oh, okay. Something like that. Yeah.
Do you think it'd be too campy, fourth wall breaky if she gave a look to Sweetie too? I know
I think for the Queen of the Night, it might be too much to break that. Yeah. For
It might not read so well
Yeah.
yeah.
if you were like down.
Yeah, I think for these arias, that would work for your character perfectly well. It would work for Monostatos, it would work for Papagena, it would work for the three ladies, but I don't think for the Queen of the Night or Pamina Tamino, like I say, Pamino Tamino, you know. Or for Zoroaster. I think in this case, breaking the fourth wall might not work. However, we're one of the other characters. Absolutely, absolutely. What else? Do you get what I'm saying though? Just take your time. You know what I mean? And really, okay. All right.
Fabulous energy throughout the aria.
Yes, I was with you the whole time. It's great.
Yes, much improved. Brava.
Mm-hmm.
Emily, engage your energy sooner. Once it's engaged, I love watching you.
I'm telling you, once you got it going, because this is the difference, Emily. This is you have such a wonderfully expressive face that when you're standing here, kind of like I've got my sword. It looks like God, I don't want to be here. It doesn't. You're not doing that, but it's like I just really don't feel like doing this. You know what I mean? It's what it looks like. I know it's not what you're thinking. Maybe it is. I don't know, but it's acting.
It's part
You know.
of how it's part of how I think my character goes.
Well, be careful with that because to the audience it looks like you're not engaged, period.
Right.
So it's actually, I think, harder to look unengaged on purpose.
Right.
You know what I mean? So you can, because this guy still is, he's a beautiful hunk of man.
Right.
Okay? And we need to kind of keep this, flirtatious sexual energy thing going. And I think that with that, it'll match up. Because the other thing is these two are, acting a lot more vibrant in that. And if one person is off and the rest of them aren't, unless you do like and drop your knife or your dagger, I don't think it'll work. So
That's fine.
yeah, I mean I like what you're doing though. I like the idea, but
It was just kind of like how I interpreted the music. That's all. It's like she sings the same note. It's always the lowest. She's always like when she does it for solo bits, it's always behind them. You know what I mean? Like I never really go
Interesting.
musically out of my way
right.
to care.
No, this is a good point. Do we know what diegetic music is?
Yes,
What is it?
it's music that the characters hear in the
Right, exactly. Music the characters hear in the scene. They know that there's music. So during the Merry Widow, they bring in entertainment. People know then they're watching music. I don't think this is diegetic music. So I don't think you know that you're singing.
Okay.
And like I say, I love what you're thinking about it because it shows you are thinking. But I think in this case, it just doesn't work and it doesn't compare. But hey, this place to take a chance. You know what I mean? This place to try it. What's next?
Sarah, great acting throughout, even without a voice.
Yeah. Do any of you watch the Colbert Report? Did you see the thing when he had Olivia Wilde or whoever it was on, the one who's like number 4 hottest Maxim person? The actress. Anyway, he's one of the hottest Maxim women as well, Stephen Colbert. He's number 69. But anyway, she was like, oh yeah, you are. What number are you? 69. Oh, that's great. What number are you? She's like, I was number 4. He's like, okay. But they at the end of it, they were talking about how they could act harder. And so they had a competition. Not who acted better, who acted harder. And so they had like sad, mad, all these kinds of things. You were acting hard and well. It was great.
Exit of the ladies has to be sooner and much more brisk.
Yes. This is what happens. The exit happens. It's fabulous. Yeah, applause, 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 applause. The 3 ladies are like, now what? Oh, we got to go. You know what I mean? It's kind of what it was. We got to go. As soon as she goes, you're right behind her. You're her minions. Okay? So right behind her.
Yeah. Also, when the little bit with you pushing Emily out of the way, I don't know. I feel like that should be bigger if it's going to happen at all. Because it just looks kind of like confused. So if you do it, like make it more deliberate. But it's your call.
Yeah, I think we ought to just cut it even. I don't know if I think we'll just cut it. I think that if you just follow behind her like, yep, then it also won't pull focus from her.
Yeah, and
So, yeah.
she's in the front of the triangle, so if you just lead the triangle, we'll all follow the line.
Yeah, I think at this point you don't have to be first lady. So. Yeah.